Hey all, Milvo here. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed Series 1, Cacao versus Chocolate. Hope you took something away from that, even if it's how you do a practice or even if you choose to take on cacao as one of your practices. Series 2, I'm going to take a step back. I'm actually going to reintroduce myself to you all about who I am. So a lot of people that I've worked with many years, plenty of connections, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. But people know me probably from who I was, back from school or whatever else, or work that I've worked with. I'm now a different person, fundamentally different in many aspects, and I want to spend the next 3 video series reintroducing who I am now, so I can hopefully help you move beyond the perceptions that you might have had of the person I was. So part 1 for me, it's actually going to be about what's the snapshot, what does my day actually look like now, and who's the person that goes through that day now. So for me, my day kicks off at around about 6 o'clock in the morning. I get up and I go through basically a hydration detoxification process. So hydration, drink water, and then detoxification, going to the toilet, scraping my tongue, just removing as many toxins that are built up in my body overnight so I can actually start in a clean, fresh state. I then jump in the shower, and then through the shower I actually start with a hot shower, and then basically about 2/3 of the way through the shower, crank the water on to cold and end up with about a 3-minute cold shower. Through that whole process of having the shower and then drying and brushing teeth and putting deodorant afterwards, I actually have music playing, and it's all sing and dance. So I'm actually singing the music and I'm dancing the music, and I'm also dropping into my heart. So by the time I've actually finished, which is around about 7ish, I've actually completely detoxed, and I'm actually in a position where I'm centered down into my heart, but my body's moved, my mind's moved, my emotions have all moved. So I've allowed everything that's settled down overnight while sleeping to actually come up and be able to come out of my body. Then what I actually do is I move into my meditation practice from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Now my meditation practice is all about understanding who's the true I, the big self. And it's not my ego, and it's not the person that you've probably come to know, or even the person you get to see all the time. It's me trying to take a step back and understand who is the person observing who I am. One of the key questions is, who was I before my parents were born? And that's a key question if you're a believer that your energy is endless. And we've just now, this energy that I have, or who I am, actually is just now taken a human form. So I spend an hour in this beautiful meditation practice, and that gets me to 7:30 in the morning. 7:30, what I'll do is, if I'm posting content between 7:30 and 8, I'll do that posting. I don't browse, and that's the key thing about it. I post, but I do not browse at all. I just post in LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and then that's it. Then I'll put my phone away. 8 to 8:30 is my cacao practice, which I spoke about in Series 1, and I do that with beautiful Jackie, and we just sit down. So by the time I start my day at 8:30, I'm completely centered. I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I'm detoxed, my mind's active, my body's active, but I'm actually in a really calm state. So then I'm really set up for whatever the workday may want to bring at me. From an eating point of view then, while I'm working, pretty much I don't eat between 8:30 and 12:30. So I do intermittent fasting. So my dinner would have been maybe about 7:30 the night before, and my next actual true consumption of food is about midday, 12:30. During that time though, I'll still consume water, and I'll probably have herbal tea, but that's pretty much about it. Then I go and I actually have my smoothie. So smoothie, power smoothie, here's the recipe. Banana, mixed berries, mango, cacao, turmeric, cayenne pepper, cinnamon, raisins, sultanas, cashews, pistachio, almonds, hemp seeds, goji berries, wheatgrass, barley grass, and alfalfa leaf. Bang! You cannot get that wrong, and it's about 900 ml. It's a massive big smoothie. That's pretty much what I have. Then in the afternoon, just to supplement that, I might still have some other dried fruit and nuts. And then on top of that, I'll actually have an apple and a couple of mandarins, because that's what's in season at the moment. That's pretty much my afternoon. Again, consuming water. So if you really think about it, my actual consumption of food actually isn't until dinner time. And so my body is really adjusted to that and how it actually works. What I then actually do is, after that, I then practice my harmonica. So I've taken up harmonica. Here it is. Marine band, harmonica, C. So why? Because I have never done it before, but I love blues and I love harmonica, and I want to learn. So why not try something new? Again, stimulating the brain, making the different muscles move, and it's something that's actually now getting me going. That takes about 6 o'clock. 6 to 7:30 p.m. is all about food. It's connecting in with my wife, it's connecting in with the food. So we prepare the food, we cook the food, and we consume the food. that gets us to 7:30, and then 7:30, between 7:30 and 9 is where we actually have a deeper connection. Myself and my wife will talk about what's come up during the day, what's been happening, what took place with her business, what happened with me at work, but just generally how it's going. But we might, jump in and watch, something on TV, everything else, but we don't watch the news, we don't read the newspapers, and we might do some social media browsing. But again, we're very careful of the content we're doing, because we know that what we consume, it affects how we actually operate. So that gets me to about 9 o'clock, and then between 9 and 10:30, it's all about having a shower, hopping into bed, reading, and getting ready to go to sleep. Again, what I've added in at the end of the night now is actually when we have the shower, it's all music, it's sing, it's dance. So the end of my day finishes really upbeat, it's really positive. There's a lot of reading, a lot of grounding, and then before we go to sleep, there's a nice cuddle. Basically, we both fall asleep in each other's arms, and it's such a beautiful way to go to sleep. In relation to our work, I'm over the 5-minute mark, but we're going to keep cracking. So all the ingredients I have during the day are all organic, or where possible as much organic as we can. And that also includes the deodorants and the toothpaste. So we actually have chemical free. So as much as we can, our whole body is chemical free. So when I go through that morning routine and I'm detoxing, I've had a chance to get out because I've put minimal toxins into my body during the day. I don't drink soft drinks. I don't have chocolates anymore. I don't eat lollies. I don't eat junk food anymore. So my whole body, again, is actually just about putting all good energy and all consumption in. So that gets me to the last point. When people come to me, or people put posts and everything else and suggest that I need to be jumping on board in rollout programs and experimentation, and I should be actually, as part of humanity, putting these extra chemicals into my body, I'll politely say, thank you for the offer, but no thank you very much. I'm not a believer anymore in the Western medicine way of operating, and that's purely my choice. And you argue left, right, and center with me, and that's okay. Now, when it comes to trauma, absolutely. If you're in a traumatic state and you've had a really bad accident, absolutely. I'm signing up. I'll send people to hospital. I'm first aid trained, so I understand the importance of that. But as you can see, I build my whole day and my whole routine about prevention. And it's about preventing my need to have any medication. It's about preventing the need to actually put anything in my body. And so I have not been sick for years. And I'm talking 5, 7, 8, 10 years. I haven't actually been seriously ill. And that's because of how I treat my body and what I put it into there. So as much as I understand the fear and the drive of what's happening at this point in time, as I said, I'm happy for you to be involved in it. But I'm going to say a polite no, because I'm very comfortable that what I'm doing, make sure that I'm operating in a very safe manner, and what I'm doing is also making sure that you're safe around me as well, because we're both in a position where neither of us are going to either contract or pass on any illnesses, and that's wider than what's currently happening in the world at the moment. So I'm seeing this with much love and peace. I'd really love to know your routine, what do you do on a daily basis that actually gives you peace, gives you calm, that gives you the ability to go, I'm living this beautiful free life, and I can step above fear, and I can step above the anger and the hate that's taking place, and live in this beautiful world of peace. So that's my daily routine in a snapshot. What I'm going to do is in the next couple of ones, I'm going to go into more detail about that morning routine, about exactly what I do, and then part 3 about my evening routine. So that's it for me. I'm sending you much love and peace, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye for now.